What's going on, everybody? This is Nick Lawson from Squad Sports. We're really excited to be supporting the Free Agent Friday series. A lot of great talent out there. Without further ado, this is the next free agent you should be signing with your sports team.
All right, we're back for another Free Agent Friday, and today I've got Lawrence Edgeworth with me. How's it going, Lawrence?
Can't complain. How are you doing, Mr. Haines?
Doing good, man. Thanks for joining me. Let's jump right in. Tell us about your college experience. Where'd you go to school? What degrees did you receive?
I'm a recent May graduate of the University of New Haven in Connecticut. I received a bachelor's degree in business management with a concentration in sports. And I wanted to get the business degree so I can have the acumen and the knowledge on how to be on the business side of sports. Obviously, with the concentration and being in sports, so I didn't just focus on sports management. I wanted to get different aspects of it because I know the sports industry is bigger than just like the field of play.
Oh, yeah. So, like, at what point did you decide you wanted to work in the sports biz?
Well, my entire life I've been involved with sports. I started off with martial arts for a little bit. Then baseball was my first like real dive into like organized team sports. And then I gradually moved up to football when I played in high school. And it was from there where I was first exposed through a sports class that was brought around my junior year. I was exposed to the fact that there are so many opportunities in the sports world farther than just the field of play, like stuff that if you didn't go and do your research or go to school to learn about it, you probably wouldn't be privy to that information. So for me, that was my first like real introduction that you could do more than just trying to be an athlete, go the cliche route of everybody else.
Yeah, I started looking at it when I realized I wasn't going to play in the NFL, and it was a rough time. But I was like, at least I can get in the front office, maybe if I work hard.
For a lot of us.
Yeah. So are you open to relocating? I know you said you're in the New York City area, or are you looking for something right there in the city?
I'm always open for relocation. I feel that, especially being a young professional like myself, being fresh out of school, like I can't put too many limitations on myself, especially being that the sports industry is an industry where it's not just a stagnant thing. Like you have to be open and willing to relocation, open and willing to change, just like COVID right now, this is a change for a lot of people. So I understand that me want to be in this industry, I have to be open to relocation in any form of capacity.
When you were in school, did you do any internships or were you working at all?
I was working a part-time job. I worked for Model Sporting Goods. We have a sports industry club on my campus that I was also involved with. I got around it into my junior year after its formation, about the year beforehand. But I hadn't had any too many internships. I actually just had my first real like piece of hands-on internship this past August. Well, earlier in the month.
Okay.
I was Yeah, so I was a part of the Living Sport Business Program where it allowed me to have a lot of hands-on experiences. Going away from my hometown of New York, going to Nashville, Tennessee, as well as Madison, Alabama, to speak to different professionals. So I can say is my first time having like something I can conclusively put on my resume and be like, this is a form of like information I was able to get through internship.
Was that part of Living Sport?
Yeah, the Living Sport Business Program is what I was a
Okay,
part of.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And so what is your ideal role that you're looking for now?
Right now, I really just would like to get my feet wet. I feel that I want to be the best in my own life and my own path, and I feel that for me to do that, I need to have as much information and well-rounded as I possibly can be. I wouldn't want to find myself in a predicament where I'm just limited to one skill set, one piece of knowledge. So to answer your question more directly, I'm looking for anything that I can just cultivate new relationships and just gain more knowledge and get a feel for what I can and cannot like within this industry, being that it's so broad.
What would you say is the biggest asset that you have that you'll bring to the table for a new position?
I feel like my communication skills and my people skills. Being that I was an umpire for 5 years, I was able to really deal with a lot of people on a personal level, like parents, children, like you know,
Come on, man. Bad call.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel me? So like being able to have those experiences, it allowed me to step out of a comfort zone at an early age, being that I started umpiring at 15 years old. So that was my first
Wow.
time where I was like, okay, like I can speak to people and I can speak to people like and take myself out of it and just focus on them. Be like, listen, this is not about me. This is about you. And being that I was able to do that, it gave me more confidence in being able to have personal skills and like people skills that like a lot of other people I've met don't really possess or would like to work on more.
Yeah, and I think especially, you know, officiating youth sports is man, that's a tough gig with these parents, man. I mean, these parents are more into it than the kids, and you know, expecting it to be MLB quality, you know. So
being that you know, I was a former player myself, and having parents like that, it was just like, you know, all right, I can kind of see where this comes from. I can understand the side of it.
what would you say is the biggest area you need to improve on?
My biggest area I feel like I need to improve on is having a level of faith. I want to say because I feel like being young and a professional like myself, I need to understand that the first job I'm looking for, the first job I'm going to get probably isn't the one that I'm really going to like or really care for, but I need to take that mentality out of it and understand that this is a, you know, gradual and like upwards like climb. You know, I need to understand that, you know, not everything I'm going to get is going to be something I'm probably going to be dreaming about, but, you know, for the aspect of learning new information and just new skills, I need to be open for that stuff. So I feel like, you know, now this is the perfect time where I'm trying to get over that, you know, just not get lost in the sauce and feel like, you know, I'm not where I need to be. I just need to go on my own pace.
Got to start somewhere, you know. That's the biggest thing. How would you define success?
Success for somebody should be what makes them and their closest people happy. So if you can maintain your level, your lifestyle, you can maintain the lifestyle of people that depend on you, and, you know, be there for people that care about you. That's what success should be for you. It should be you manifesting your own destiny, making your life work for you, and being able to say that you are the best at what you've applied yourself to.
How about a fun personal fact about you?
I like to go freshwater fishing.
What's
I
that?
like to go freshwater fishing. I like to fish for
Okay.
largemouth and smallmouth bass.
So where do you go that's close to you?
There's actually a mere pond here. I live in Harlem. I'm native of Harlem, New York City. So there's a pond that's not too far away from me that has a lot of different fish in it. But largemouth and smallmouth bass are in there. I also have family out on Long Island. So whenever I go out there, you know, I try to utilize whatever good weather is available. You know, get out for a fishing too.
Nice. How often do you get out?
I try to do it more often now, being I'm home from school, but usually maybe like once or a few times in the summertime. But before college, man, listen, my whole summer, just waking up in the morning, my uncles and my cousins going out 6, 7 a.m. before the sun really comes up, and out all day in our waders and getting to it. So I'm trying to get more into it now that I'm out of school.
Yeah, I you know what? I grew up in Pennsylvania, so it was like a lot of like river and pond or lake fishing, and then I moved to Florida and along the coast. And man, backwater fishing is what I really enjoy, is going out there. But I'm not really too into it. I got to have like a captain that can catch the the bait and do it all, because I don't do all that. But
never actually been a saltwater fishing ever. I've really just like been limited to like this very big, like if anything, a lake probably is the biggest I've fished. I haven't done anything bigger than that. You know, so that's a whole other aspect.
You got to check it out sometime. Well, that's cool to know. So,
Absolutely.
well, Lawrence, thanks for joining me. You know, hopefully we can help you get some exposure, get out there. But thanks again.
Mr. Haines, I appreciate you for this opportunity. You know, you're doing a very good job with the podcast, and I wish more success to you in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I very much appreciate you.